Hello friends, you're watching India TV's digital platform. I'm Amit and with me is Rimjim.
Hi.
It's almost like noon and I think very soon we'll get the final tally, what's happening in Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh. But so far, if you see the tally, this is our India TV which you are watching on TV. But on digital platform, we are also giving you every detail about Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh Assembly results. So here, like 182 seats are almost, trends are here, and 154 BJP is leading. The most striking part is like Congress and Aam Aadmi Party is like surprising. They are like, because they are not very, I think, far away from this Congress seats, because it's 6, though it's like 18 is Congress. But Aam Aadmi Party is supposed to be the new entrant, and secondly, the way they have projected themselves. In that way, you can say, okay, we are surprised because Aam Aadmi Party's chief, Arvind Kejriwal, I think he has proclaimed that yes, we are making the government out here, but so far I think they are far, far away. And secondly, the Congress, I think they have put a clock also outside the Gujarat office. Since Rimchip gone to Gujarat and she actually seen everything on ground, she can give us a better analysis of this whole scenario.
So as we look at the tally over here, if we talk about Aam Aadmi Party, it's not very surprising. We were expecting something close to 4 and 6, and that's what they've gotten. Interestingly, what disappoints right now is Congress, because we were expecting Congress to be somewhere around at least relevant in 40 to 45 seats. Looks like Aam Aadmi Party has done a great job for BJP right now and has cut at least more than 10% of vote share for BJP. BJP has actually bagged most of Congress's seat. They haven't dented, I would say, Aam Aadmi Party that way, and Aam Aadmi Party hasn't dented BJP.
Because obviously the obvious reason is because Aam Aadmi Party, I think this is the first time they have entered into this assembly polls in Gujarat. So they're the new, I think they're the debutants. But I think the Congress, why do you think that the Congress is not doing as better as they're supposed to do?
I'll share a very interesting anecdote with you over here. So when I moved to Gujarat 6 months back and I was speaking to a pool of MLAs from Congress, they told me that we are going to Rahul Gandhi to Delhi and we are going to ask him to give us some agenda on which we could contest elections. And that has been the case ever since. 2017, they created very huge momentum. They couldn't keep the vote consolidated. And if you look in 2022, all of the 4 swing vote casts that we have, Chaudharys, Thakurs, Patidars, I would say Ahirs, they all are Congresses. They used to be Congress's core vote base. Even tribals who traditionally vote for Congress nationally, BJP has made inroads even there today. Vyara is Tapi ka one seat where BJP has never been able to.
We'll move to that because very interesting thing. Because if you go caste by caste, since you talk about the caste, in 2017, I think Congress, they have actually enjoyed the Patidar Andolan. Because the momentum was given by the Patidar Andolan, again the Hardik Patel and other leaders, they have joined Congress, and that's how they, came to the 77 mark. But this time, actually they have no agenda, I guess. And secondly, when Rahul Gandhi is taking out the Bharat Jodo Yatra, he's been moving from south to north. He's passing through the central India, but he's not visiting in that way with the Yatra to Gujarat. And that was so surprising. How come that Rahul Gandhi, a person who supposed to be the Prime Minister candidate of Congress, is not visiting the election state?
I think he's just not ready to face Modi ji, the stalwart figure of Modi ji, and I would say Arvind Kejriwal as well. So that's why he's just going to states where they are not going right now, so that there's no, I would say, edge and competition. There's no comparison. He's trying to, I would say, escape that. And of course, when you don't have a national leadership or even a state leadership for that matter, which supports you, your working president Hardik Patel moves to BJP. Exactly. You have a lot of things going wrong. You don't have an agenda. In fact, the only thing you could have betted on was the local organization, because local candidates and organization are very strong in a lot of pockets in Congress. You couldn't even keep them intact. You couldn't even maintain your own momentum from 2017. So I exactly cannot think of one thing they did right, actually.
Still, I go with that for 2017. I think they should give more credit to the Patidar Andolan. Okay, we'll move ahead. But before we move, let's have a look with the Himachal Pradesh. What's happening there? 68 states in Himachal Pradesh. That almost the green dots is all Congress, and all the orange dots is BJP, and the grey dots is the others. So okay, here you can see the Aap Aadmi Party. They haven't able to score one also. 38 is Congress, 27 is BJP. So far, I think they are in the majority.
Yeah.
they got the majority. If this trend, comes into the result. Okay, so let's move and we talk about that what Congress has done wrong. Now, what Congress has done right in Himachal Pradesh, that Priyanka Gandhi, we can say the Priyanka Gandhi, or is just the, what you call it, that the ritual of Himachal Pradesh, that every 5 years they change?
See, to be honest, if you notice any small state of India, you won't find a bastion of any one party. Including that being said, Priyanka Gandhi had a huge role to play. If she is groomed perfectly, you can see more results, expect more results in places like Himachal Pradesh, which see alternative, I would say, shift in the nature of government. So yes, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has a very huge role to play, hails from there in a lot of ways. So
I think lots of congressmen will be happy. At least from the Gandhi family, one person from the Gandhi family actually, came in front for the elections. Not Rahul Gandhi, it's Priyanka Gandhi, and they can give the credit for Himachal Pradesh. But still, don't you think that the way BJP has given the tickets and the unrest which has prevailed there, and the lots of rebels, they gone against the party, they fought as independent, that has dented BJP a lot.
Of course, that has dented BJP a lot. If you can look at and most of the rebels have won. If you look at the others, you will just find the names of BJP rebels. Similarly, we just had MCD elections yesterday. Similar was the case. Two out of 3 independents who won were BJP rebels. 13 Aam Aadmi Party candidates were either BJP or Congress rebels. So similarly, there's a case with, I would say, Gujarat as well. They could have won, I would say, 3 or more seats more. But again, their own infighting always dents them inside. So yeah, that's one thing they need to, I would say, introspect.
Okay, so let's go across our IndiaTV screen so that you can have a good look about the, all the scoreboard. Himachal Pradesh, you see, the BJP 27, 28. Earlier used to be like neck to neck, when like 32, 32. But now again, I think they have got almost the majority, the 38. And last in 2017, BJP, I think, got 45 seats. 45 seats. I think they were like almost like half now. I mean, like, why do you think that the BJP is actually, got this setback? Because they said, okay, hum rivaj badal denge. Just like Uttarakhand, because Uttarakhand was really a surprise because they have come out from the tradition of changing the party, changing the government every 5 years. But Himachal Pradesh has refused to do that.
See, if we talk about Uttarakhand, one thing we cannot forget is the Uttarakhand elections happened along with Uttar Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh is very much proximal. In fact, it used to be a part of Uttar Pradesh at one point. So whatever happened, whatever stir is created in Uttar Pradesh impacts Uttarakhand a lot. If you remember, Pushkar Dhami lost his seat at that point of time. But still they were managed to win. Here, it's a very different case. No narrative which happens in Gujarat is going to impact Himachal Pradesh. You just cannot bank on a lot of things. You have to have your local candidature in place. You cannot let people just leave the party. While Congress was able to hold that intact, Congress's, I would say, agencies which work for it were very confident since last 1 month that we are winning the elections, and I think they are right today. The grassroots was very, very strong. Exactly what they did wrong in, I would say, Gujarat, that they let their organization go, that's exactly what they got bang on in Himachal Pradesh. Yeah.
In that way, you have to say that what they have, the BJP has done right in Gujarat, they have done wrong in Himachal Pradesh?
Not really, because here it's more about the candidate. Organizationally,
Candidate, or should we say that the Himachal Pradesh loves to be with their tradition? Okay, every 5 years will change. Let's have a taste of different flavor every 5 years.
yes,
Okay.
that's there.
Now let's move to Gujarat. It's more interesting thing that how BJP actually made inroads in certain pockets. I think for 27 years they haven't able to get inside those pockets, and especially the Saurashtra and the North Gujarat. Those used to be a stronghold of Congress, especially the dairy areas, the Banaskantha, Sabarkantha, all these areas, Aravali. The surprising thing in Morbi also I have seen the guy. Jayantilal or something like, is the candidate's name? I'm not getting the right name. Yeah, I think he is leading. That guy is leading. So I think they're the places where BJP, never able to, stand there or open their opening scores, the winning seats. They have made inroads in Saurashtra, and Saurashtra like 37. This is amazing.
Yes, exactly. In fact, it's beyond expectation as of now. At least 20 seats should have gone to Congress because Swaraj is really strong for Congress as well that way. But we couldn't see that happening. The reason is very clear that they have focused on the, I would say, bottom-most unit of the elections that way, which is the Panna Pramukh, the Panna sector. So Panna sector is basically, I would say, each booth is divided for them into 5 houses or 30 members. And a person who's appointed is supposed to focus on that one way. They focused very intricately on that one unit, which has worked for them. They were able to settle disputes between the infightings they had, and it has really worked out for them.
I think secondly, if you remember in 2017, this whole Saurashtra area, Saurashtra and Kutch, Saurashtra especially, it's like the stronghold of Patidars. It's a Patidar land, and they have gone well with the people. I think with the Patidar they have connected. I think that's why they're able to gain so much of seats in Saurashtra. I think this time the Patidar Andolan is completely wiped out. It's nowhere on the ground. I think that's what actually gave a setback to the Congress and benefit to Gujarat. But how come the tribal seats in the South Gujarat or the North Gujarat BJP has gained?
So basically it's South and Central where we have tribal seats. Central tribal seats, BJP has relatively historically as well performed well. This time BJP did two very interesting things. Since the very beginning, they concentrated on tribal women and the beneficiary schemes associated to them. Secondly, if you look at seats like Vyara, which BJP has won for the first time, it's a tribal seat from Tapi. It's the first time they've given a ticket to a Christian in entire Gujarat's history. And they've gone with a Manik face over there. So those things make a lot of difference, right? If you get a ticket to a Konkani.
So there's lots of rights and lots of wrongs, but ultimately when you see the results, they speaks a lot. So the party which is winning, they have done right. The party which has lost, they have wrong. But in politics, you never know, because we have seen lots of time in Goa also, where the biggest party used to form a government and the other party, set up their own government. And that's all politics is about. But for the final results, you just keep watching India TV, our digital platforms, and also our India TV, television, because we are keep coming and give you the updates. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.